So, this is a quick video about starting your project on the right foot. A lot of the people that I talk to, that I have worked with, they have some sort of urgency in their life. You'll give them a project or a task, they'll open the editor and just start working on it, which is okay, they want to wrap up the task as soon as possible. But they just, for some reason, I don't know why, whether it's to show out, get the things done on time, or no, I have no idea why, but they just are so much in rush. They open the editor, start working, pull the dependencies, and there they are, just writing the code as just as fast as humanly possible. Don't know why they do that, but that's a wrong way to go about it. Okay, so if you want to write software that is robust, and a software you look at after a couple of months and be like, okay, there were some decisions made and this is why they were made. Not just business decisions, but also logical decisions within the code. The code is going to be self-explanatory, and many other things that go in the code. Why are we using this dependency? Why are we pulling data from there? Why did we write this function in a certain way? Why is this function so long? Why does it have to be so long or so short? Why does certain function doesn't have a unit test, or why does that function has a unit test? All these things. So the point I'm trying to make is people don't plan before they write code, especially as developers. I mean, I made this mistake early in my career as well. You get a task, you're working on an existing project, and you just dive in and then trying to figure out where everything is, and then just be done with it. Well, I think that's a wrong approach. You have to plan, whether it's a new project or an existing integration. If you don't plan, you're gonna go in the wrong direction. And one easy way to plan is to simply take notes. What do you want to do first of all? First of all, you gotta make sure that the task itself is clear enough. It's like crystal clear. If there is question, there is assumptions, then you question back. What happens this? What happens if that happens? And then you get the answer, and then you plan it accordingly. But you gotta put together a little sheet document, little page that um, explains to yourself what you're trying to do. Don't just dive in, and think about the consequences as well of what you're gonna write. So that's really important. I would advise everyone, before you just start working, before even small applications, don't just start coding. Don't start coding as soon as possible. You can start. There's times when you should start coding, because there's so many unknowns technically that you need to figure something out. And if you don't figure those at that moment in the beginning, then you will have problem later on, and you don't want to do that. So in that case, it's good to figure those things out. But once you figure them out, you still need to plan things properly. Just sit down with a piece of paper, open Sublime Text, Notepad, whatever, write the title of the task, write the description, and see what you think. Add some more notes there. Now, don't just start coding. And if you do that, you will probably resolve that task in a better way. You might even end up writing very little code. So keep that in mind when you work on projects. Planning is really important.